Well, today we are in the company of Lewis Smith, fresh from coming back from the World Gymnastics Championships with a silver medal. Yeah, to add to the bronze medal he got at the Olympics in 2008 and a whole stack of other medals, Commonwealth Gold 2006, Europeans, the lot. You must be a very happy bunny.
Yeah, extremely happy, relieved as well, more than anything. The last World Championships, which I'm trying to erase from my memory, I fell off. So it was nice to be able to go to this competition, this World Championships, and prove to all my friends, family, and sponsors, and everyone that kind of believed in me that I can do it. So.
And we say you fell off the pommel horse, correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, fair play. So you went back, and well, let's say when you fall off a horse, you get back on it. I guess if you fall off a pommel horse, you get back on it, and you proved yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, literally did get straight back on it. I fell off the pommel horse, went back into the warm-up gym. My coach made me do a routine, and then literally when we got back to the club, straight back on the pommel horse, training the routine, grafting ever since until this World Championships, and I think it paid off. Okay, there's some strange names in gymnastics, especially on the pommel horse. So I'm going to show you a skill called Stockleys, which are in my routine that I did at the World Championships. So look out for me on the one handle, spin around.
Now, for those who don't know, Lewis, your bronze medal in Beijing, first individual medal by a British gymnast since it's about 1492, wasn't it? No, it was about 1908, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long.
It was 100 years.
100 years ago.
I mean, that is some achievement.
It's.
Did you think you'd get a medal in Beijing?
Not really. I know I'm talented, and I know when I do my routine clean, I can possibly, get a medal. But I was such an outsider, such a dark horse, and I was really just there for experience and to have a good time and just kind of live through, going to the Olympic Games, and I made the final, and then I did my routine clean, and when I landed my routine in the Olympic final, it was like, wow, this is an opportunity, and I was in second place, and when the 6th or 7th guy went, and I was guaranteed a medal, it was just unbelievable. Really was.
Well, you're obviously not a one-trick pony because you've followed that up now with a world silver as well. And how old are you?
21.
21. So, I mean, you don't get 40-year-old gymnasts, granted, but you've still got a few years left in you, and presumably you'll only get better.
Well, that's the plan. Someone asked me the other day if I peaked yet.
At the ripe old age of 21.
Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of been thinking, have I peaked a couple of years ago, and each year I've kind of got a little bit better. So I'm kind of hoping I haven't peaked yet, and then hopefully by 2012, I'll be at the top of my game. But no, yeah, I feel fantastic. Like I say, I'm only 21 years old. I've been in the game for years now. Since I was 14, I was at the top. Most people don't start until they're like 18. So I've been doing it for years. But no, I think I've got a few miles left in the tank. I'm going to show you a dismount now. I'm going to show you it from a few travels. So if you watch my routine at the World Championships, I travel forwards, backwards, and then I do a dismount into handstand. So watch.
Well, luckily for you, you got your timing just about right because, what was it, 1948, the last time we had the Olympic Games? God knows when the next time will be, but luckily for Lewis Smith, he's going to be 23 when the London Olympics come. I mean, that's just perfect for you, isn't it?
It's just kind of come together as fortunate events. The fact that it's in London, the fact that I've already won a previous medal, the fact that British Gymnastics is having the most successful last few years they've ever had, ever. So, it's kind of all piecing together, and it's really exciting to kind of be in this era and this type of British Gymnastics and how things are developing. So, yeah, really excited.
Do you allow yourself to think, maybe to dream about what might happen in 2 years' time? Because, let's be honest, it's there, isn't it? It's on the cards.
I know. It's scary. You get sweaty palms thinking about it, because it's such a massive event. It's going to be the biggest moment of my life.
Now, I've been observing you training, and when you're actually not physically on the rings or on the pommel horse, you seem to be doing a lot of singing. And am I right in saying that you were at the forefront of the Sport Relief choir? last year. Now, I know quite a few of those guys, and I know that some of them can't sing. But you, my friend, can. And you sang live on TV as part of the Sport Relief Choir. How did that happen? Did they ask you? Did you ask them?
Yeah, they got in touch with my agent. My agent asked me, and I was like, sign it, do it, get me on there. And it was just fun. It was a fantastic experience, not only just because I was doing it for Sport Relief, but it was just such good fun. Such good fun with the guys, practicing, rehearsing.
Who else was in the choir? I mean, there's some big names there.
Yeah.
Steve Backley, he was there.
Backley, Jonathan Edwards, Adi Adepitan.
Ewan Thomas?
Yeah, Ewan Thomas. It's just fantastic. Roger Black.
And you at the front, you were kind of almost like the captain.
Yeah, I had a solo part as well.
I know you did.
We had the auditions.
How did you feel about that? You did that, and it was live, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On stage. I mean, I don't know, no pressure, probably about 9 million watching, and you did a solo.
It was mad.
Good moment?
Yeah, definitely a highlight, alongside the whole gym side, Olympics and stuff, but, definitely a highlight. I mean, I love doing things like that. I love doing things different. I love what the media can bring to my life.
Which, of course, leads us seamlessly onto the fact, and it's very relevant because it's on again. You, we were talking before this interview, you got on X Factor. You didn't just do X Factor, you got to the 4th round, which means on TV, on stage, in front of Simon Cowell, etc. Tell us about that.
Well, I kind of had a dry spot of training in the gym. I didn't have any competitions.
Yeah, in which case most people go and maybe have a break or holiday or, I don't know, chill out. What do you decide to do?
Audition for X Factor. I mean, I've always wondered what it's like to be there, to be part of it, behind scenes, waiting around, experience the kind of waiting for the result, just kind of, just being a part of it. And I've always wondered. And I thought, why not go for it? Because I sat at home on my bed, just chilling, and the advert came on saying, audition for X Factor, blah blah blah. So I kind of signed up, waited for the reply saying, come down. So yeah, but the auditions it was just how I expected. It was so fun. A lot of waiting around, but it was just amazing. And you get to sing in front of the producers and the stuff.
What did you sing?
I can't remember now. I sang. It was a song from Save the Last Dance. If it's alright, let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Yeah, that one. They liked it.
They being Simon, Louis.
They hated it.
Oh.
But I didn't sing that song, to them.
Oh, that's just for the audition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's certain ones you go through before that.
Right.
And it was just me and like 2 others, so I was fine. And then as soon as I got to the judges.
Now this is on stage.
No, this one's on stage.
Is this in front of an audience?
Massive audience.
Where was this?
Birmingham, NEC.
So you went on so you went to the NEC, big audience, stood there in front of Simon Cowell, Louis Walsh,
Danny
Minogue, Cheryl Cole, right? And you sang what?
Shy, if I ever.
And what happened?
Well, I've always wondered, because you see people sing on auditions, and they're awful, and they say, I think the nerves got the better of me, and you think, how can nerves, affect you? You're just silly, you can't sing. Why would you go on there thinking you can sing? Obviously you can't. And I kind of, that day I realised how nerves can affect your performance so much. I mean, with a pommel horse routine, you can kind of save it, and I've done it thousands and millions of times, and I've been doing it since I was 4, gym. Whereas when I sang in front of the judges, by the time I'd finished talking to them, and they asked me to sing, my mouth was dry, my heart was beating 1,000 times a minute, and it was just, my performance was awful, literally, and as soon as I started singing, I was like, I sound like an idiot. And that's when I realised, nerves can affect your performance so much.
You're mates, aren't you, with JLS? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I know some of the guys. I mean, I'm good friends with Aston.
Right,
with him.
Fantastic. Is he a better gymnast than you a singer? No.
Because I bumped into him on Sport Relief and he was performing just before me, and he said, do you want to swap jobs? You're going to do a bit of a sing-song. And he said, I'll do some gym.
Very good. Well, okay, Olympic gold medal 2012, or Simon Cowell announcing you're the winner of X Factor.
Definitely Olympic gold medal. Definitely. And then maybe if he wants to announce me a winner afterwards, I'll definitely take that as well. But 2012.